Friends, welcome to my channel, The World of Literature. This video is about partition stories of Monto. In the earlier video, we have dealt about the life of Monto, and we know that Monto is an acknowledged writer of 20th century whose partition stories serve as a lens through which the tragedy of partition is brought sharply and vividly. Broken by the political gambles that fueled the religions against each other, partition saw deaths of millions of innocent people. But for Monto, all religions were the same. He never differentiated between the Hindus and the Muslims. He wrote, his words are very deep when he writes. Don't say that 100,000 Muslims and 100,000 Hindus have been massacred. Instead, say that 200,000 human beings have been slaughtered. He believed in equality of all religions. His thoughts on love for humanity was very profound. He passed away, but his writings are still alive. It has made him immortal. We remember him for his stories. His short stories on partition are internationally acknowledged for representing the plight of the displaced and terrorized humanity. For him, partition was sheer madness, only madness and nothing else. This madness was seen in one of his story, Toba Takes Sing. The madness that was seen during the time of independence was seen even in the lunatic asylums. The insane or the mad living in the asylum were also bewildered and confused due to partition. 2 or 3 years after partition, the government of India and Pakistan decided to exchange the lunatics, the mad persons. It was decided that the Muslim inmates of the asylums can stay back in Pakistan, while Hindus and Sikh have to go back to India. This created confusion as the inmates have not heard of Pakistan earlier. When partition took place, they were in the asylums. They were not aware of the brutality and killings of the outside world. These lunatics were confused between India and Pakistan as they heard the guards speak about the newly created Pakistan. Now they were confused because if they were in India, then where was Pakistan? If they were in Pakistan, how come that only a short while ago they were in India? So, this question created a lot of confusion among the inmates, among the lunatics of the asylum. One day, a lunatic climbed on the tree saying, I'm going to make my home right here on this tree. I don't want to live in India or Pakistan. So, many funny things happened in the asylum. One lunatic, whose name was Muhammad Ali, suddenly declared that he is Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the leader of the Muslim League, and started behaving like him. There was a Sikh person, Bishan Singh, who was admitted into the asylum 15 years ago. Now, all these years, like for long 15 years, he did not sleep for a second. Because of that, his legs were swollen. He used to stand only and mutter something which nobody could understand. He belonged to a place called Toba Takes Sing, and thus he was also called by the same name. He had now presently a daughter 15 years old, but when he was admitted to the asylum, his daughter was only 15 months old. Now, this daughter used to visit him, but Bishan Singh never talked to her. One day, his friend came to visit him. His name was Fazaldeen, and he gave him the news that the division of India and Pakistan has occurred, and his family, means his daughter and his wife, has been shifted to India. At last, the day of exchange of the inmates came, as it was decided by the governments that the lunatics of India would go to would remain there, and the Pakistani persons will have to move to Pakistan. So it was a cold winter evening. Truckloads of Hindus and Sikh lunatics from Lahore moved to Indian border under strict police protection. The two sides, means India and Pakistan side, met at Wagah border checkpost, and the transfer or exchange got underway. It was a terrible scene. Lunatics wept, ran from one truck to another, and made lot of noise. It was really impossible for the police to control them. When Bhushan Singh's turn came, he asked, "Where is Toba Tek Singh? In India or in Pakistan?" The Pakistani guards pushed him across the lines, but he won't move. He stood there still. "This is Toba Tek Singh," he muttered. So he could not move to any either side of the border. It was explained to him that Toba Tek Singh was in India, but he did not move. He stood still at one particular position. Just before sunrise, he let out a horrible scream. The man, who had stood on swollen feet for 15 long years, suddenly fell down in the middle of the border, his face on the line of India and body on the border of Pakistan. Now, Toba Tek Singh is an outstanding work of Monto that describes individual identity crisis, whether he belongs to India or to Pakistan. Hope so you like the video on partition. Dear friends, if you want more on the topics, please suggest. I will explore more topics for you and bring it for you. Thanks, dear friends. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.